Let's see The Lion and the Jewel drama written by Vole Soyinka. The summary of the play. The play is set in the village of Ilunjinle, located in Nigeria, African nation. Siddhi is the female character, most popular female character of this play. Siddhi, she is very beautiful and she is also known as the jewel. In the starting of the play, she carries a pail or a bucket of water and passing the school. In the school, a school teacher named Lakunle and a village outsider who has modern ideas are working. So, in the school, Lakunle, the school teacher, and a villager who has modern ideas, they both are working in the school. The female character Siddhi is crossing or passing the school with her bucket of water. Lakunle approaches her and chastises her. Chastises means scolds. He scolds her for carrying her water on her head and stunting her shoulders. She could not move her shoulders. She keeps erect or she keeps straight her shoulders because she is carrying water on her head. Lakunle scolds Siddhi for carrying water on her head, but she remains calm for his scolding. No other reply she gives. Lakunle, the school teacher, loves Siddhi and wants to marry her, but there is a tradition in Africa that the bridegroom has to pay bride price or money to the bride before marriage. Lakunle refuses to pay her bride price because giving bride price is a old tradition or a old practice, he thinks. But Siddhi does not love Lakunle. She finds him and his ideas about making her a modern Western bride. Siddhi thinks that Lakunle wants to make Siddhi modern. So, no other thing can happen in the marriage. She thinks so. She can be westernized or she can be modern if he marries Lakanle. No other surprise or no other pleasure she could have in their marriage. She feels so. However, she plans to marry him if he pays the bride price as the village traditions necessitate. If he pays the bride price, she is ready to marry Lakanle. While Siddhi and Lakanle are talking, several young men they are running towards Siddhi and tell her that the stranger has arrived to the village and the stranger has the photos of Siddhi. The stranger is a photographer who visited the village some time before. He photographed Siddhi. The women are telling this to Siddhi. He brought with that magazine that contained within it pictures of the village and villagers, she said. The photographer has brought the magazine which contained the photos of the village and the villages. Siddhi occupies a central space and is looking beautiful. So in the central space of the magazine, there is Siddhi's photograph. She looks beautiful in that photograph. The villagers, the women are telling to Siddhi. Lakanle is upset to hear this, but Siddhi is very happy and she glows with pride to hear this. Siddhi suggests the villagers act out and dance to the story of the stranger. She pushes Lakanle to participate and act as the stranger. She Siddhi wants Lakanle to dance and act as the stranger. Now the drummers, the singers, and the actors play out the arrival of the stranger and his camera. So the welcome drummers, the singers, the actors welcome the arrival of the stranger and his camera, because the stranger has the photographs of their village. Lakanle gets into the spirit of the performance. So Lakanle is also enjoying the performance as it goes on, as the dances, the singings, and the actings are going on. The head of the village, Bale, and Baroka, who is also known as the lion, they both arrive. Bale, the lion plays the role of the chief. Later that day, he stares at the picture of Siddhi. So later, the lion stares means look for a long time the pictures of Siddhi, as she is very beautiful. After the enjoyment is over, Sadaiko, Baroka's senior wife and head of the harem, finds Siddhi. Harem is a private place inside a house or a building. In that place, the women family members or the women servants live inside the house. So the particular place which is set private is called harem, especially for women. Baroka's wife, and who is also head of the harem, head of the women family members, finds Siddhi. She tells Siddhi that Baroka wants to take her for a wife. She tells Siddhi that Baroka wants to take Siddhi as his wife because she is very beautiful in the strangers' photographs and in the magazine. And also, she tells that it is an incredible honor. So, it's a great honor, Sadaiko tells Siddhi. But Siddhi laughs and says that Baroka is old. She glories in her photographs and says Baroka only wants her because she is so famous and has brought so much honor to the village. She says that Baroka wants Siddhi because she has become famous in the village. Lakanle is very jealousy on listening this speech between Sadaiko and Siddhi. Baroka, he damages Lakunle damages the fame of Baroka, who is against the progress and modernity. He says so, Lakunle. Sadaiko returns to Baroka and tells Siddhi's answer to Baroka. Baroka remained calm and Sadako tells Baroka that Siddhi feels that Baroka is old. But for that, Baroka moans and tries to to take comfort in the elderly Sadaiko's gentle touch. He wanted Sadaiko's gentle touch. At that time, he is feeling badly about Siddhi's reply that Baroka is old. Siddhi is standing and admiring her photos near the schoolhouse when Sadako, cackling to herself and carrying a bundle, arrives. So Siddhi is standing and admiring the photos. At that time, Sadako laughs loudly to herself and has a bundle and arrives.